Kia ora tātou, ko Terri Cassidy tōku ingoa. I live in Kaikohe and I work at Whangarei in Whangarei. I've been in the addictions arena probably more than 20 years now, and currently I work with youth justice, youth offenders, and we also run a program for those with mental health and addictions. And we have 3 focus areas to help them to get well, stay well, find a job, a career, and to have a happy and healthy home. That's it. And they become members of our program, and it's voluntary. And one of the great things about that, it's a different paradigm of thinking and working, because it's about people belonging and creating their own sense of belonging and their own voice. Totally off the subject, however. I'm really for actually changing the law and maybe considering drug courts and things like that, and re-looking at those things, because our system is totally filled up with a lot of drug-related, minor drug-related causes and people. You know, and we need to rethink about how we do that, because what we forget is that that person, the impact on that person isn't just that person, it's the whole family. You know, it's the kids. We create hardship for the children and for the rest of the family. So I'm really for making a change, making a difference. What I'm also for is what I've heard from the politicians and everything. It's all about medical Western models. What we forgot, and Tuari said it, it's about Indigenous solutions. And that's what we need to have in the law reforms, is Indigenous solutions to Indigenous problems, in particular in that field. And so I would like to see more of an emphasis on creating our own Indigenous solutions, our own Māori solutions. Whānau order is one of them. Now, what we forgot is whānau order actually was around for a long time before it became whānau order. You know, we were doing it as a people. And what we did is, when it came into government and became the sort of new thing, it got a lot more validity and recognition in terms of how to approach it. So I'm all for creating Indigenous solutions to Indigenous problems, considering some maybe doing some drug courts. I know that there's one in Auckland that happens on a marae. I know there's a youth justice youth court on a marae. You know, so it may suit other people as well, not just Māori, but it's a different way of doing things. I'm privileged that a significant person in my life was, I guess, the founder of Marae Justice down in Tainui, and I saw her, and she was one of my mentors as well as a whanaunga, do that for victims of sexual abuse and sit in hui, point out the perpetrators. You know, so that's a kind of justice in a different way. And it got to the stage where she'd go to the hui and you'd see all the movements happening, you know, on the pai, who's she here to see today? Because she was strong, she had to be strong, but it came at a great personal cost. So, you know, marae justice, as well as thinking about things like that in terms of our own solutions, is what I would really promote as being part of the law. Indigenous influence as being partners in making the law, and the policies that sit underneath, because that's really important. You know, we have to have a say. As Tuari said in his kōrero, you know, we have to be at the table, not excluded from the conversation. About everything that impacts on us, and we make up more than half the population, pretty much. The bad stats, you know, we're top of the hit parade, so we want to shift that, you know, we want to move it down. So kia ora.